Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you today, and I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. If you are new, please subscribe, comment if you resonate, and also like if you resonate. And I'm just going to get straight into the reading today. It is going to be general, so let's just see what comes out and go with the flow. Alrighty, we got some cards. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So this is interesting. So I get that there's no sleep. Abundance is there, and I feel like there's this giving energy as well. So there is this sense of ambition with the Page of Pentacles. So that's kind of interesting. So there is this ambition and desire moving forward, I guess, to obtain abundance and happiness, and the Ten of Cups. I feel like giving is something that is definitely something that's going on, but I also feel like there is something going on in the background. You know, there's this sense of not being able to sleep, you know. Interestingly enough, I get nightmares, dreams, that kind of stuff from that card. So we have come out, we have the Page of Swords and so it's very interesting. So here it looks like the Seven of Cups and like the Page of Swords is kind of interesting. The Seven of Cups really gives me thinking ahead, you know, like searching for a purpose or something. So I feel like there is a lot of that going on. So maybe not being able to sleep because you're trying to figure something out, and maybe there's a lot of mental energy going on. The Page of Swords, yeah, that's very interesting. There's a lot of mental energy going on. That's what I'm getting from that one. And then we have the Emperor card. So the Emperor here is very interesting as well to me. I just find all these cards interesting when they come out in certain ways. So the Emperor is very interesting in a way that it gives me structure and like control and authority and stuff. So I feel like there is a lot of rigid kind of energy within this situation of thinking about the future. It almost gives me midlife crisis energy, but like I don't think it's that. It's just like, you know, it's like a worrying and almost stressing a little bit over the thoughts of the future. There's like a determination to get there, though. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles really just gives me accumulation. So like this is really a sense of thoughts. There's a lot of thoughts going on of like the future and like what you want and where you're heading and your path, and you know, like it's almost like a crossroads. This is kind of what I'm getting with this one. It's very crossroady. It's like there's a choice to be made here. There are many choices that you could make. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, many choices to be made. That's kind of what I was feeling. It's very feeling that many choices to be made. And we have the King of Wands down here too. So the King of Wands is giving me like overcoming the challenge and kind of like being your own leader and also seeing the bigger picture. So it really gives me a sense of like actually being able to get past this feeling of, you know, frustration into seeing something bigger. Then we have Justice, definitely. So that's exactly what it is. We have a card that's come out, the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles, it always really gives me like building something. So something is going to be built, you know, whether it's a house, whether it's a career, whether it's a relationship. I'm not really sure quite now, but you'll have the knowing inside of you. Very interestingly enough, with the High Priestess here, you're just going to have that knowing, and you're just going to know, right? Like it's going to work because you're going to be so dedicated and have this desire to basically gain this abundance. So you just know it. It's what I get from that. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is really interesting. It gives me like that clarity and breakthrough and like having a sharp mind, like the beginning of something new, like very fresh and clean. So the Ace of Swords there. This reading's cool. It's very general, very general and interesting. I feel like this is a definite crossroads. There's definitely like things being thought about. There's been a lack of sleep, you know, like, but today, for some reason, you woke up. Whenever you've seen this, this could be for anyone at any time. It's a timeless reading, I would say. If you woke up this morning, if you're seeing this and it's a daytime and you just woke up or something, then literally today is the day that you're going to gain a new energy and you're going to be able to like move forward and you're just going to know so good. I don't think any more cards want to come out. It's very clear today. So I'm just going to clarify. I'm just going to clarify the nightmare situation. Like why? Obviously it's moving forward, but why that? Like why that feeling? Oh, okay. The Seven of Wands and the Moon. The Seven of Wands. This one really gets me a lot. So yeah, this one's like maintaining control and like taking a defensive status. So it's very much like not going with the flow. I feel like that's why those things are like that. So you're being very defensive and that's why you can't sleep. Essentially, that's why what I asked, right? It's defensive and also the moon energy. So this defense is also coming from like, you know, bad energy around you. That's what I get from that one. So very interesting. That's the clarification for that one. It was super quick. And I guess like, do I need to clarify anything else? It's very, very clear. The justice. Let's clarify the justice. What justice is coming from this situation? And the Wheel of Fortune, you know, like the direction and the knowing. What is coming from that? You know what? It's telling me that I should use a different set of cards. Well, I haven't put these ones out for a while. Hello, Terra Volatile. Or Volatile, however you say it. There's so many that came out, so the ones that were left on the table I'll leave there. Let's put those back. So what do we have? What came out? We have the Five of Swords, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the five to five, and we have the Five of Wands. So interesting enough, I think there's like the pain and you're walking through it and you know you're getting through it, and the Five of Swords really gives me that. You're just like kind of getting through it all, like an unbridled ambition, like winning at all costs. You know, so I feel like there is a sense of winning at all costs. This one fell out too. Oops. And we have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups came out, and that's actually pretty cool because that one gives me unity, partnership, and connection. It's very much twin flame vibe with this card. So what's coming from the Justice? An unbridled ambition to win, a new connection. The Five of Wands really just kind of gives me like being amongst it. Interesting enough, that's what I'm getting. Being amongst it. Yeah, it's like the competition, right? Being amongst the competition. There's rivalry going on. I feel like there is something happening. So whatever this is very interesting. I'm glad that I clarified what's going to happen. Because we have the Three of Cups. And that one really gives me happiness, community, and friendship. It's really interesting because that's kind of what it is. But here, there's a competition and a rivalry. So this friendship or this closeness with people is going to be something that is going to like cause competition. That's what I'm getting from this, essentially. But also with the new unity and connection card, it may be competition with, you know, a third party. So they are the feelings that I have. We have the Ace of Cups. I mean, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Coins. Oops. The Ace of Coins. So the Ace of Coins really just gives me like a new venture and prosperity and opportunity. So it does interesting seem enough. I don't think there will be like a third party as such. I was just stating all the things it could be, but like the five and the five two five three. I wonder what their angel number is. 5253. Because I'm noticing the numbers today. Sometimes I don't notice them. There's 10 above there, so that's kind of cool. I don't think we need any more here, but we also have the rebirth that fell out as well. So rebirth is definitely just like a metamorphosis card showing that you're going from like the cocoon to the butterfly kind of vibe. So it very much gives me a sense of like this competition and rivalry is going to be like squashed. It's not going to be in the sense of, like it doesn't seem like it's going to be nefarious. It's just going to be like amongst friends kind of thing. I feel like the competition is probably going to come from the other person that you've met's friends. Does that make sense? So, like you meet a new person and then maybe you meet their friends and then their friends like find you a bit much or something, or they get jealous of you or something like that. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this, but I feel like there's a sense of rebirth in the situation and there's a new prosperity. So I feel like whoever this new connection is with, they're just going to like not kind of put up with that kind of vibe. The moon just came out. You know what? I was just like, they're not going to put up with that vibe, right? And then the moon came out, that vibe. So I feel like this person that you're going to meet isn't going to allow those kind of things to hinder or ruin something that makes them happy. So essentially that's what I get from that. So interestingly enough, the moon did come out today and the moon's over there too. So moon energy is strong right now. Watch out for it. Do some cleansings, get some sage. I'm going to be going to get some sage this week, some more. And I think I might get some dragon's blood sage. If anyone knows what that's actually for, because I've been doing some research and I can't find essentially what it's for. So if someone wants to let me know what dragon's blood sage is, like infused sage is used for, this is what I'm going to get. I really like the idea of that. And it's bright red. For some reason, I don't know if it's good if it's bright red or not, but I kind of like red at the moment. All right, let's move on. I actually want to look into... the Hidden Hearts today. We haven't used Hidden Heart Secrets for a while, so I kind of figured that I would do this today. So let's just get a sense of how you feel in your heart currently for this situation, and let's get a sense for this new connection coming in, how they feel, like what they're feeling inside for this situation ahead. Whether you know about it or you don't, I just want to know what like the subconsciously like heartfelt things are being felt, or even things that will be felt. Ooh, let's go. All right, so this is for the other person first. Okay. They have hopeless, sinking despair, falling apart, ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time, open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. They have bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words, memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. So I feel like in their current situation, they're definitely like, going with the flow of things. They are just, living life. They feel a little bit hopeless, obviously. I feel like they've had a lot of issues through their life with relationships when it comes to reactions and, like that kind of stuff. Like, I think that they could possibly be a person that... How long is that going to be? 30 minutes? Okay, I got to finish within 30 minutes. They're coming to paint my wall. Yes, let's go. Okay, memories. So yeah, they're like definitely like reminiscing on like the things that in the past, and I feel like they're still kind of like in that middle ground. So it's very interesting. They have that resentment, and they might feel a little bit anger towards the past feelings because of some hurtful words that were said. I think they're a very empathetic person because they have like receptive, empathetic, and vulnerable. These cards that just fell out are your ones. So it's very interesting. I feel like they're just like in a normal human, kind of like empathetic, kind of like in between crossroads space, kind of like what this reading is. Your cards are beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Karma, consequences, cause and effect, debts. Let's just do one more. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Well, you, my friend, want to try again. You want to start over with a new direction, obviously. I feel like this kind of runs into the kind of thing where when you change something so big, or when you try to, like, you know, when you let the tower fall. Well, we're going there. No tower came out today, but when you let the tower fall, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected things kind of like seem to happen. And it's all part of the process. You feel like you want to escape, avoid, block, and push it all away. And honestly, I feel like if you do that, then like the consequences of all of that is kind of like karma, cause and effect, right? You run away, it never ends. If you run away from these things, I feel like basically it's a debt to pay. Like these things you got to go through to get to this new life, this new abundance, this new feeling is really going to be feeling like broken, right? You're going to feel so broken through all of this, but this whole thing is really coming to a fruition where it is getting you ready and it is pulling you into the best space possible and making you the best person possible so that you can meet with this other half of you essentially, and it is meant to work. You know, it's meant to be the thing that's meant to work, and it's going to be so different. So there is heart fog here in the middle, which is interesting because I was just thinking about both sides. So I'm going to put this one in the middle. It just says messed up, blocked emotions, and mixed singles. So there's a lot of grounding work to go on, I think, on like both sides essentially. So there's still healing to do. I'm going to just leave it at that with those ones. Let's move on to the shadows. I think the shadows sound good today because it seems almost like a shadow reading. So let's just get some shadow cards out. Plus I haven't, I've got to use this sometimes. My first cards I ever got to help with my healing and all of that. Honestly, this is like, these cards are the things that helped me like in my life more than anything else. It's actually crazy. And I was like, oh my God, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! And I love the Shadow Realm, even though I figured out what the Shadow Realm really is. And yeah, I love shadow cards. So anyway. Manifest. Fate. Yeah, I think it's going to kind of explain what I'm kind of trying to like saying at the moment. What do we have? We have fate. So the universe's message today is fate. It's fated. This is like meant to be, and I know that everyone has free will and stuff, but the universe is trying to make this happen. The universe itself is trying to make the fated thing happen, which is meant to be. We have manifest, so I feel like the universe is trying to make it happen, but I feel like if you manifest this and you make it happen too, then the universe can make it happen even quicker. We have ask body. So it does look like there is a situation, or there are some things that the universe is asking you to do to ask your body about. So if you're feeling unwell, or if you're if you are eating food and it's not reacting with you well, and you're like, oh my God, what food can I eat? And it's like really stressful and stuff. Just ask your intuition, like your body, ask your body, what do I need? And then maybe, I don't know, I do this. So sometimes I guess I'm going to go into this whole thing where I normally do. I'll be like, so what am I supposed to eat? And then I'll lay in bed and I'll be like, if I have a dream, like, can you just show me what I need to eat? Or can you just give me a feeling? Or when I go to the supermarket, can you make me like feel as if I need to be gravitated towards a certain area? And I'll just go with the flow. And I know that seems insane, but I don't think it is, because it works. And essentially it works for me because I've been figuring out with a friend that they've noticed my changes, and they're like, why are you eating so differently? Like, you'll change like every like 2 months. And I'll be like, I don't know. I just like, I asked the universe to guide me in what I'm eating and stuff so I can be healthy. And I have a poster on the wall, and then he was like looking at it the other day, and he was like, oh, like, he was like 6 months ago, you were eating this stuff and it lines up with this one. And then he was like 3 months ago, you were eating this stuff and it lines up with this one. And I'm like, what? And so anyway, that stuff's kind of been happening. That's very much synchronicity. That's like a sign. And it's the chakra poster. I have it over there. And it has like all the foods and stuff of like eating when you're, working on certain chakra points. And legitimately didn't even realize doing it myself. I was doing it without knowing. So that's what we figured out. I can't really confirm it. It's just he noticed the pattern, and then I saw it, and then I thought back of like what I've been eating. It lines up. Okay, so that's what Ask Buddy's about. I feel like this is where I got this from, was this set of cards, and I was like really, really struggling to figure out what that card was and what it was meant for. And I really just get that when you look at it, it's like got the third eye on it, and it's like a leopard or, you know, some really strong cat type creature. And there's a lot of universe kind of vibe going on, like a, you know, deity looking image. And I just really think that this is like the thing. It's like ask your body, which is like third eye is part of your body. And I feel like at the end of the day, this is always worth a try. I spent so much time on that card, but the last card here, which is strength, which is really interesting because strength is like in the other card, but this is like a shadow card. So your subconscious is really strong, and you seem really strong at the moment. It's like a good time for you. Okay, we did have one more card that wanted to come out, the Explorer. Time to explore. Like a pirate. I like pirates. This one reminds me of pirates. Exploration is good. Okay, well, that was the shadow reading, and I really like the shadow reading. Let's move on to Gaia. To be honest, this might be a short reading today, but I haven't said it yet. But if you would like to buy a personal service, which would be amazing, go check out my website. There's a YouTube style reading just like this, or there's some other ones. I've been thinking about changing them. Actually, if you do can't get to this point and you do watch this whole way through and you're interested, let me know what you would like, what kind of style reading you're looking for. Or, you know, like I would love to get some information, I guess, going from the audience or the viewers, you guys, the Soul family, on what kind of things that you would be wanting to look into. So then I can at least look into it or even, you know, consider those things because, you know, pretty new to all of it, and it would be amazing if, yeah, some feedback would be amazing. So thank you. All right, Gaia, let's go. It's time for you to shine. The message: positive news, positive outcome. We have Goddess of Creation, transformation, creativity, wholeness. Rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. Amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. Zen Garden, inner sanctuary. Last but not least, purification, fire. Bare essentials, the naked truth, and wholeness. Okay, well, there is going to be a message. There's going to be some positive news and a positive outcome coming soon. Transformation is taking place. A feeling of wholeness may follow that. Rising above. So you're going to be like in the back reading, you're going to be rising above a situation, and you're going to very much just end up being free, and you're going to be very clear, and you're going to know, and there's going to be a solution that comes from it. Amethyst is one of my favorite Gaia cards. There's transformation in all of this. You have that certainty and confidence, you know, just knowing that knowing is in this card, literally. It's one of my favorite cards. Oh, my eye just like clouded up. That's so weird. Must be sleepy. Zen Garden, inner sanctuary. So this one here is really giving me like that whole like looking after your inner body and like eating the right things and stuff like that. And what I'm really getting from this reading is that that's probably like one of the things that needs to be looked at because of the Ask Body one. Something that I am currently eating is straight up just frozen strawberries. Don't ask me why. Wow, I pretty much before told you why I eat what I eat. But I got gravitated towards like the frozen fruit, and then I was like looking at the fresh fruit and I'm like, fresh fruit's like so expensive. And then then I was like, I want to eat fruit so badly. And I want to eat berries specifically. And then I went to the freezer section, and there's a kg of strawberries in a bag for like $10 New Zealand. And I'm like, that's me. You know, I spent like $20 on 2 kgs of strawberries. And it's still not enough for the whole week, but like that's not all I eat. But I eat so many strawberries. I'm literally a living strawberry at this point, okay? Does it make me go more red or like more pink like a strawberry? Anyway, just being silly. All right, let's do a Viking card. I keep forgetting that I don't have a lot of time. I'm basically a living strawberry. Let's just do two today because, yeah. Also, let's do a daily affirmation really quickly. All right, we have 4. That is fine. We might have 5. We have the star. You can choose one of these to comment in the comment section if you like. I'm blessed by the universe. We have Page of Wands. I am planting new seeds and I am willing to learn to grow them. We might have 6. There's more than I thought. The 8 of Cups. I'm ready to leave behind anything that hinders my spiritual growth. The Ace of Cups. I'm open to love. The 8 of Pentacles. I love what I do. And the Queen of Wands. I am powerfully creative. This is the one that everyone disliked. Well, not everyone, but like random people on Shorts disliked that one specifically. So I really hope that people can see how creative they are eventually. Because we all are pretty much. Okay, number 2. It's Urs. Euros. It could be Euros or Urs. The Riz. Anyway, Urs. Build personal power ethically from the inside out. Endurance and resilience are important now. Our will can change our fate. It can forge a path where there is none. Look to your health and vitality, for these may need healing. Wow, this reading's literally about health and eating. And it's really interesting because I picked that up. Okay, anyway. I am the flowing force of life, the focus, the blood pulsing, the oats being sown, the uncontrolled wildness, tenacious and not quite polished. I am Urs. I literally said it right. It says Urs, pronounced Urs. Cool. It's an earth and fire card. So yeah, rebirth from the fire. And the next card is the Well of Wired or something. Hog face. Oh, I don't know if I should say that. I should say that when I used to stream. Live streaming gaming, if anyone's interested. I might start a Twitch channel. I have a Discord. That Discord really wants me to start gaming again. So I guess maybe soon I might start a Twitch channel. And if anyone from here is interested, I will let you know. If you want to come to the Twitch channel and hang out and have like a chill, really relaxing kind of time, it will only be that. Okay, well, a word. Magic is real. It is a force in the universe. Your power is real. You are a force in your own life. Do not dwell too long on the past, for you will miss your present and thus your opportunity to direct your future. Everything is connected. Even apparently external influences may affect us. I'm going to lose it. This reading is my favorite, okay? As much as I was like, what is this reading? Like yesterday, I was so thrown off from yesterday, so I apologize for the moon energy in my life, okay? And it was surrounding me, and I was like, I can't remember anything. What's going on? And I figured it out, and, you know, at the end of the day, we're all in it together, so I'm here to help as well and to really kind of show what needs to be done. I just have like sage incense at the moment, so like I did some meditation baths and stuff, and I'm really going to get some sage soon. So I will do that, and then maybe I'll start doing that on camera before I start doing my readings. I'll read the poem. Word flows beneath the great tree, deeply roots strengthened with the magic of destiny. I am in flux and in flow. All circles back, choice weaves with fate. Okay. Well, last but not least, in the whole reading, let's just quickly do an Amazon card and see what we get. Amasanga, the angel of the feminine mystery. I feel like a lot of these come out, but like, let's see what this is in relation to this reading. Whoa, interesting. It's the one that's on the front of the book. I just realized it's literally her. Queen. So pretty. Amasanga, number 15. All right, here we go. Feminine energy is a universal part of the tapestry of the cosmos. This feminine energy is a rhythmic unfolding, just like the opening and closing of flower petals. Rhythm is a distinguishing quality of the feminine. Contemplate the profound mystery that the great cycle over human existence, birth, life, and death. Let it remind you that life is a sacred gift. Okay. You know what? I'm going to call it. We've got that one, and I'm just gonna pull out like a couple, like maybe one more. Let's just see. I have time, okay? All right. Well, there's two of them here, so let's see what they are. Okay, they are different. I feel like I was meant to do this because we have a Layla, the angel of conception and birth, and we have Nabu, angel of sacred wisdom. Oh, that's my favorite picture. So this is the birth, conception and birth. And then number 2 is Nabu, the angel of sacred wisdom. That one's intense. There's so much detail in that one. All right, so 8 and 2. Let's just quickly read those ones off, and then we're good for today. Okay. Layla. We are all creators or the crystalists for creation in our lives. Allow your creativity to explode in a burst of illumination. Follow that which fills your heart with passion. Let the beauty of your spirit be endowment to the world. Okay. So that was Layla, the angel of conception and birth. And we have number 2, so let's read that one too. I've never read this one, so I'm going to read the first bit. Angel of sacred wisdom, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Hermes Trismegistus. That's the person that said that. Okay. It says, we all have a temple within. By entering this inner temple, we have the potential to awaken the spiritual preeminence of our soul. When you begin to bring your awareness of the natural patterns into your life, there will be a shift in your internal ethical perception and a realignment toward impeccability. What are you working on that won't be seen by others, but which you work toward impeccably? All right. And with that, that's our reading today. If you resonated, let me know. If you want a personal reading, definitely go check out my website. And I will see you in tomorrow's reading. So thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Love and light. And see you next time, Soul Family. Bye-bye.